Here's a clove of garlic. Just take a moment and listen closely. What I'm about to share with you is truly remarkable. Before you start cooking with garlic this evening, pause and give it just 10 minutes of your time because this simple, effortless step can help you unlock even more from something that's likely already sitting in your kitchen right now. Most people peel a clove, chop it up, and toss it straight into a sizzling hot pan without a second thought. But garlic actually undergoes a fascinating natural process that needs a little breathing room to unfold properly. As long as the clove stays whole, many of its most valuable compounds remain isolated inside the plant's cellular structure. But the instant you crush it, mince it, grate it, or chop it very finely, those cell walls break apart and allow a sulfur-containing compound called allicin to come into contact with a natural enzyme known as alliinase. When these two meet, they begin generating allicin, the very compound responsible for garlic's pungent signature aroma and many of the potential health benefits that researchers have been studying for decades. But this is where the timing becomes really important. If you immediately blast that freshly chopped garlic with high heat, that fragile enzyme can become deactivated before enough allicin has had a chance to form. So if you crush your garlic and then leave it resting on your cutting board for about 10 minutes before adding it to your pan, you're giving that natural reaction significantly more time to take place. You don't need to buy an expensive supplement, a powdered extract, or hunt down a complex recipe. Just crush your garlic first, go ahead and prep the rest of your ingredients and dishes while it sits, and then incorporate it into your meal. Now, make no mistake, garlic is by no means a miraculous cure-all, and it should never be used as a replacement for prescribed medications, professional medical care, consistent physical activity, or an overall balanced diet. However, it has been the subject of numerous studies, exploring several ways it may help support your body when consumed regularly as part of a wholesome, health-conscious lifestyle. One of the most active research areas involves cardiovascular health, specifically concerning our heart and arteries. Garlic and its sulfur-based compounds are thought to help support normal blood vessel performance by encouraging those vessels to relax, which can in turn promote healthier circulation throughout the body. In addition, research has shown that garlic preparations have been linked to modest improvements in blood pressure levels among individuals whose numbers were already on the higher side. That said, the results do tend to fluctuate, depending on the person's baseline health status and their daily habits and routines. So it's important to understand that eating a clove of garlic will not produce the same effect for every single person. Garlic has also been examined for its potential influence on cholesterol. Some scientific evidence suggests that regular intake may offer modest support for healthy total and LDL cholesterol levels, while other studies have reported smaller or somewhat inconsistent benefits. That's exactly why garlic should never be viewed as a one-size-fits-all solution. It is a helpful, flavorful food, but certainly not a substitute for medically prescribed cholesterol-lowering treatments. It becomes even more valuable when you use it to season other foods that are already working in favor of your heart health, like vegetables, beans, lentils, fish, soups, salads, and generally minimally processed meals. Garlic has the ability to make these dishes taste richer and far more satisfying, which in turn can help you rely less on excessive amounts of salt, sugar, butter, and those heavily processed sauces that often sneak into our cooking. Garlic is also packed with potent antioxidant compounds that assist your body in defending its cells against oxidative stress. And what exactly is oxidative stress? It occurs when unstable molecules, often referred to as free radicals, overwhelm the body's natural protective systems, which may contribute to cellular damage over an extended period. Your body already possesses robust defense mechanisms against this kind of stress, and no single food can halt aging or prevent disease all on its own. But a diet that includes a wide variety of antioxidant-rich plant-based foods, garlic included, can certainly help reinforce those innate defenses. The compounds in garlic have also exhibited antimicrobial activity in laboratory settings, which is one of the reasons why garlic has enjoyed such a long and well-documented history of traditional medicinal use. That being said, eating garlic should never be promoted as a standalone treatment for an active infection and should always be kept separate from antibiotics, if those are medically necessary. Garlic also interacts with your gut microbiome, the vast and complex community of microorganisms that reside throughout your digestive tract. Some components found in garlic function as prebiotics, which essentially means they help nourish those beneficial probiotics, the friendly bacteria living in your intestines. A healthier microbiome has been linked to improved digestion, stronger immune function, better metabolic health, and numerous other aspects of overall well-being. But keep in mind that everyone's digestive system is unique. Some individuals can tolerate garlic exceptionally well, while others may experience mild gas, slight cramping, reflux, or heartburn, especially if they consume it raw. If raw garlic proves to be too harsh for your system, there is no need to force yourself to eat it that way. Simply crush it, mince it, allow it to rest for 10 minutes, and then cook it as part of your meal. You might even want to start with just half a clove rather than a whole one, and pay close attention to how your body reacts. More garlic is not automatically better, and there is no precise, magic amount of fresh garlic that guarantees a particular health outcome. Consistency, moderation, and your personal tolerance are much more important than eating a large amount all at once. The way you prepare garlic also significantly alters its flavor profile. A whole clove is relatively mild. Sliced garlic becomes noticeably stronger, finely minced garlic is even more potent, and crushed or grated garlic unleashes the most intense aroma because far more plant cells are broken open. That powerful, unmistakable smell is a clear sign that those sulfur-containing compounds are being released, and that is what gives garlic its characteristic punch. After allowing your crushed garlic to sit for those 10 minutes, try adding it towards the later stages of cooking instead of dropping it into scorching hot oil at the very beginning or letting it burn. Garlic that turns dark brown can develop a bitter taste, and prolonged excessive heat can degrade some of its more delicate and beneficial compounds. So crush your garlic, wait the full 10 minutes, and then stir it into your cooked vegetables, your tomato sauce, your soup, hummus, salad dressing, or yogurt. The possibilities really are endless. You can mix it into your beans and your lentils. You can blend it with fresh lemon juice, fragrant herbs, or a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil to create a remarkable depth of flavor without complicating your meal in the slightest. There are also several important precautions to keep in mind. Garlic consumed in ordinary culinary amounts is generally well tolerated by most people. However, very large quantities and concentrated garlic supplements may increase the risk of bleeding, especially in individuals who are taking anticoagulant or antiplatelet medications. Anyone who is on blood thinners, has a bleeding disorder, or is scheduled for surgery should definitely speak with their physician or pharmacist before substantially increasing their garlic intake or starting a concentrated supplement regimen. Additionally, because garlic may affect blood pressure and blood sugar levels, people who are taking medications to manage these conditions should not treat garlic like a drug, and they should continue monitoring their numbers exactly as advised by their healthcare provider. And please never place raw, crushed garlic directly onto your skin as some kind of home remedy. I've seen this mistake made repeatedly, and it can cause severe irritation, redness, and even result in a chemical burn. So, here's the simple takeaway message I want you to remember. The next time you cook with garlic, do not chop it and instantly expose it to high, intense heat. Instead, crush it, mince it, or chop it finely first, then set it aside on the cutting board and wait 10 minutes while you prepare the rest of your meal. After that time has passed, go ahead and add it to your dish, and make sure to avoid burning it. Those 10 minutes do not magically transform garlic into a pharmaceutical drug, but they do give its natural enzymatic reaction much more time to take place. That small pause may help preserve more of the very compounds that make garlic such an extraordinary, time-honored food with medicinal qualities. It costs absolutely nothing, requires almost zero effort, and could easily be one of the simplest and most impactful health adjustments you make in your kitchen today. Please share this video with your friends and loved ones. Leave your comments and thoughts down below, and above all, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell,